It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network.
Batting second.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And this is taken outside for ball one. In there, 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Robbie Cano now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's C.J. Cron now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy with a dive. There's one. Not in time. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a fastball just misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Rendon will look this one in to on his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder.
Swing and a liner. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. If we're stopping it right now, the buck stops here.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now. Daniel Murphy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen.
And the third baseman makes the play. Here's Carlos Correa now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In is Gerardo Parra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Third baseman number 2.
Alex Bregman is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Third baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Matt Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adams.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. This is line to left. Parra is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Mark Reynolds. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Kemp. He singled his last time up, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Line drive to left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this. Digging in now, Juan Soto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra on the move, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So digging in now, Matt Wieters. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Too high, 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trey Turner is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Strasburg on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, right fielder
Josh Reddick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready with the 1-2. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Hit hard back up the middle. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Parra rounds third and is digging for the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And as a result, the run is in to score. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Popped him up.
Number 20.
Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That's inside. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. In now is Anthony Rendon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Matt Adams now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Swing and a liner. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Striding in once again. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In now is Adam Eaton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. In the air out to left. Parra waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shortstop.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in to try it again. Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Up high, 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Slapped hard the opposite way. Parra is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty. Ready once again, Tony Kemp. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning under.
Center fielder, Tony Kemp.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. He doubled his last time through. And this one's nowhere close. As that bounces to the plate. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Riding in. Once again, Robinson Cano. Yulieski Gurriel will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Joaquin Benoit is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Runners off for second. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gerardo Parra stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hit hard on the ground to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the.
Here's Matt Adams now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Adams.
Foul. A windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. Here's Mark Reynolds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at-bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Bregman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up, calling for it, Reynolds, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto has a play, 2 down. Digging in once again, Tony Kemp. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled back. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Opposite field to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll see what he can do leading off the hole. Dallas Keuchel will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Michael Taylor will try and get his club back into it here as he'll hit. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Taylor becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Trey Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Correa takes charge out there and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra has a read on it, and that ends. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Now a hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
The number 44.
Ready for another shot now, C.J. Cron. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ryan Madsen takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Rendon is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll... Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
And he's retired 1 away. Now with the plate, Anthony Rendon. Ken Giles enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick looks up. Gone! Digging in, Mark Reynolds. He could really use it. Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. 4-1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hard hit ball to short, and Reynolds has himself a base hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. Striding in, Juan Soto bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
On the run is Kemp. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.